Hi guys, my name is MJ. Welcome to the tutorial channel. Hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, Kaido is parked here because this is preparation for my next video. I'm gonna do back-to-back video shoot this time around. This episode I'm gonna focus on the TrendsHobby GT show releases. Mainly three cars, okay, which is the Porsche 918 Spyder in black and white, and also the 911 GT3 R. Okay, so I already have it out of the box. This one in particular, that's actually a blister packaging, so yeah, you can actually stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay, so that I don't miss on my Kaido House videos. Right now, TrendsHobby, it's pretty much moving up the scale model ladder, I would say, if I can use those words, because more and more people are actually talking about this brand. I think what they're doing is really very interesting. The box, the packaging is pretty good as well, pretty decent. So these are actually the event packaging. So you can see it's a cardboard base. So far I see three different type of packaging from them. So this is the event packaging. The blister, this will be the first time I'm seeing the blister version, and there is also the regular box version, which is actually a usual paper box material. Okay, so pretty interesting because so far from their social media platforms, they do mention that all of their models are actually fully licensed. So for example, see at the back here, it does have the Porsche official license emblem. So that's actually quite good. Right, so GT show actually happened a couple weeks back. Finally I got my hands on it and I can show it to you guys. So first I want to show you this white color version. Okay, so this is what the inner packaging looks like. There's the sketch of it, okay, on the inner box. TrendsHobby, and you can see, yes, the engine cover is removable, and you can see the plug-in hybrid engine in there. Okay, so it's pretty decent, pretty good. It does have the GT show logo as well. Oh, so I do have, this is TrendsHobby number 115. Yeah, without me realizing, right, it's already number 100. I don't really recall the small numbers, and I believe this numbering, I would like to say that it started off by Mini GT. I think the numbering system is pretty successful, where each variant has its own number, so that you can identify that it is its own so-called product. I would call it, yeah, product, so that it's easier for you to track in your collection. So let's say if you need to do a list, right, of things that you have, then you can actually refer to the numbers. Okay, so this TrendsHobby number 115, 116 and 117. So someone did ask me if I know the rest of the models that's already released or not. I didn't keep track, hence unfortunately I will not be able to advise on that. Right, so talking about the 918 Spyder, right? So this 918 Spyder is actually an absolute real-world legend, okay, hypercar legend, produced between 2013 and 2015. Porsche only manufactured exactly 918 units of this plug-in hybrid monster, packing a 4.6 liter naturally aspirated V8 combined with two electric motors. Okay, this beast pumps out 887 horsepower. Okay, was the first production car to actually break the 7-minute mark at the Nürburgring Nordschleife. So looking at this TrendsHobby, right, in both black and white, the cosmetic highlights are actually fantastic to this scale. Okay, the paint finish is pretty good. This is actually solid white. Because I started off with Hot Wheels, so I remember Hot Wheels, whenever there was a white casting, there's always bound to be some sort of dust, black spot, and problems like that with white models. So I kind of have the phobia with white models, even from other brands. But I have to say, I think even with Hot Wheels right now, I don't really see that happening. A couple of the Civic FD2R passed by my hands when I'm the cashier at Collector's Cube. I didn't really see that issue anymore. So from TrendsHobby seems to be quite okay as well. Okay, and okay, we're gonna do a side view first, right? Okay, check out the rims, very nicely done. Number 28, that's the intake here, very nice. Headlamp covers are a separate piece, so it makes the headlamps look very realistic. Front grille down here, the front lip detail, very nice. Side mirror is a separate piece. It's hard material, it's not the soft silicone like the other brands. Okay, if you go to the rear, very nice sculptured diffuser here at the back. Look at that. Tail lights, even though so small but done properly. The wing, carbon fiber on top. Is it carbon fiber underneath? It's not carbon fiber underneath, but I do quite like that they have included this detail here. Porsche logo done properly. Okay, and the 918 Spyder on the plate, very nicely done. Okay, engine cover beautifully made. The signature twin exhaust from the top here, that is done very nicely. Okay, sitting right behind the cabin. Carbon fiber roof. The carbon fiber weave is very good for 64 scale actually. I do quite like this carbon fiber weave. Very small, very crisp. And of course the party piece, oh, check that out. Look at that. Look at the engine details on this thing. Beautiful. 887 horsepower, right? Beautiful, right? Look at that. So the top exit exhaust pipes, okay, sitting right behind the cabin, basically perfectly modeled to replicate the real car. This is so good. It looks so good. Okay, check the interior. Everything is in black, so there's a little bit of white lining in there, but can't see much. Very little. The dash is beautifully made. Center console has a little detail in there. The seat has a little bit of lining. I don't know, is it in yellow or is it in white? It does look like it's yellow lining. Just very subtle yellow lining there. Oh, nice. Very nice. Rolls very well though. Okay, it rolls very well. That's the engine cover. Very nicely done. Okay, hang on. Let me show you guys the black. The Porsche logo done properly as well. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. I'm actually really looking forward to see more TrendsHobby models. Oh, look at the center hub. The brake disc and the caliper detail is done as well, while being able to roll. That's really very cool. Look at that. The front diffuser. The Porsche emblem done properly. Check that out. Check that out. Tail lights. That's the rear. Pop up the engine cover. Oh, beautiful. Very nicely made. So far, gone through my hands from TrendsHobby, their Porsches, mainly the 911 GT3 R. Then we had the Land Cruiser as well, Toyota Land Cruiser, that's fully licensed. And now this 918 Porsche. So total 3 castings that passed my hand. I know that they are doing the Huracan. I do have a couple more TrendsHobby videos lined up, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, okay? Because I noticed more than 60% of you guys watching are actually not subscribed. Oh, beautiful, right? So before we go through the story of this GT3 R, let's check out the packaging. So this is the blister version. This is the first time I'm seeing it in person. This is the 12 Hours of Bathurst, sponsored by, title sponsored Maguire's, I guess. Okay, so it does come with this paper box. It has the card inside. So we already removed it from the box so that I can very quickly show it to you guys. There we go. Very cool, right? Very cool card as well. Now this design, let me get to it. It has a Malaysian link. Well, it has 2 Malaysian link. Very cool. So I'll get to it in a short while. The card, very nice. I think it's pretty cool to actually display it together like that, right? Very nice. Okay, I can leave it on the table. Check out the packaging. So Bathurst is once a year in Australia. quick shout out to Project 998 Dream, because he was the one that told me for Bathurst 12 hours, one of the unique rule is the livery must be a one-off. So that's why that is so cool, the black and yellow. So one of the black reason for this black and yellow that I really like, it's kind of a Malaysian color kind of thing. So I do quite see how the design takes inspiration from the signboard, warning, the road sign, warning kangaroos ahead. So I do quite see that, but we get to the design and the Malaysian link. Okay, pretty cool. So I will put the product number in the description below so that you can, look it up later on. Okay, that's very nice. I do quite like this photo at the back as well. Very cool, licensed by Porsche. Right. Okay, got it out. So this is basically the absolute track weapon of the three cars here. Okay, let me do a close-up. There we are. Okay, so this specific number 911 is actually run by Absolute Racing. Okay, for the Pro Class entry. Okay, for this legendary 2026 Bathurst 12 hours, which is the season opener for the Intercontinental GT Challenge, okay, at the grueling Mount Panorama circuit in Australia. I believe the race happened in February, just February, and now, a few months later, I have the car in my hands already. That is pretty crazy and pretty quick from TrendsHobby. I'm going to assume that they have really done this preparation even before the race happened. Okay, so this car was driven by the trio of a Belgian Alessio Picariello, Danish driver Bastian Buss, and Australian hometown hero Matt Campbell. Okay, so the Bathurst 12 hours ride famously starts in the pitch dark at 5:45 a.m. Okay, and this car actually fought its way up to third place before the sun even came up. But here's the crazy irony about this race. The car features, right, this one-off yellow and black Kangaroo inspired livery to pay tribute to the Australian track. Okay, within the first 20 minutes of the race, an actual Kangaroo bounced right onto the racing line on the famous Conrad Straight. German driver Christopher Mies in a Ford Mustang hit the Kangaroo right at roughly 250 kilometers per hour in the dark. It destroyed the Mustang and triggered a massive extended safety car period. So that's when Absolute Racing team rolled the dice on an early pit stop strategy during those yellow flag session, which unfortunately didn't pay off. Pushed them back, and basically they fought hard the entire day to cross the line in 6th place overall. Okay, so not the first time I'm showing this from TrendsHobby, the 993 GT3 R, but definitely I want to do a comparison with the AR box, because the AR box ones are actually pretty cool as well. However, the biggest difference would be the TrendsHobby casting. Yes, you can open up the hood. Oh, look at that, and you can see the fuel cell in the front. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now the Malaysian link, okay, in the shower. Okay, we start from the front. That's the TH, that's TrendsHobby logo. I guess there's an official collaboration between TrendsHobby and Absolute Racing. So Absolute Racing is actually a China group, and they have a base in China and also in Sepang, Malaysia. Okay, they do race in quite a lot of GT class racings around the world. Oh, look at that. That's the side view. Very nice casting. Next 100 km with the Kangaroo logo at the back. That's so cool. Pirelli logos, Porsche with the Pro logo down there. I guess that's the tow hook. Very nice. The center exiting exhaust. Okay, now we go to the side. Okay, now there's a part where I want to show you guys. Can you recognize a Malaysian logo down here? Now it's pretty small for a 64 scale, so I'm not able to tell the rest of the logos. There are actually 4 logos here, but if you can tell, here, the second one from the left, that's Motorsport Playground. Okay, it's actually designed by Remus Supremus. Okay, which we have his figure, which we actually launched earlier this year. So definitely very cool to be able to have the car and his figure posed together. And his brand Motorsport Playground, right? He has been around for a while. The only issue that I have is because he has designed actually quite a lot of cars, but the issue is most of the time, I only found out when it's produced in 64 scale, provided that the cars do pass by and someone tells me about it. I definitely need to follow their social media a little bit more. I heard that they do post it up, but yeah, definitely need to check it out more often. So this is very, very cool. Very, very nice to have a link to the Malaysian motorsport scene as well. Nice. Very, very nice. So let's do a quick roll test. The 918 Spyder roll no issue. Same thing with this 911 GT3 R. I want to show you guys the rims actually, the tires. The P0 tires. Very, very cool. Rolls very smoothly actually. Very smoothly. Very cool. Nice. Very, very cool. Okay. What else? I think I've covered everything that I needed to. Okay, extras available through Collector's Cube. As usual, do check them out. They do ship international. Alright, that's all their link. I'll put in the description below as well. And hit the like button, okay, because that will help me out with the YouTube algorithms. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you don't miss on any of my other scale model videos. Next up, Kaido House. Okay, so stay tuned, don't miss it. Cool, see you guys in the next one. Thank you, bye.